Hey guys, Tyro here, bringing you Warcraft Wednesday once again. We are on Northern Isles, playing for today's morning. In the south we have Thorzain, playing as human. Getting out an Archmage first. Facing off against him in the north we have Sonik, playing as Night Elf and going for the Keeper.
Are under attack.
This is a match from the W League Europe. Basically like a European qualifier to go see who plays over in China. A live tournament later on in the year. If you're looking to get a bit more depth into this tournament. There we go, Ancient of War creep started here. Gotta make sure he doesn't finish that off before the Keeper pops out. Oh my god, what a blunder.
A player's forces are
Oh boy. Whoopsie daisy. And here we go, Militia creeping on the expansion spot. Is he going to stick around and go for the expansion, or is he just creeping it out? Missing that one creep though will impact the level 2 timing. Oh, one militia going down there. Another one, oh, about to fall. No, gets out. Oh man. The ogre could have easily switched back on to target him again. Okay, well he's crept it out. Lost one militia. Hopefully not two. But here we go, treants in your base. What are you going to do about it? Upgrading the scout tower now. One peasant down. Looks like he's bringing the peasants back. I'm not going to stick around and try and complete the expansion. We're getting harassed a little bit here. In comes the Archmage. Looking for a couple peasants maybe. There was one super low, still at the expansion position.
Player's forces are under attack.
Our tower about to complete, so it should help against those treants. Look back here, Tech just underway, Hunter's Hall as well, Ultravision and Huntress. So single Ancient War Huntress. Treant's going down there. Peasant goes to hide, no Ultravision yet. And gets out of there. Good stuff. Keeping that peasant alive. And now a tick from Thorzain. So his tick did get delayed a decent chunk by that harass, but could have gone a lot worse for him, and still not level 2 on the Keeper. That's a big deal. I've been coming out here for a scout, maybe looking for an expansion, but that is not the case. And he's coming back in with the treants, looking for this low health peasant. Pops into militia running away. Good evasion so far with it. Oh, but it's going to take some damage here. Still alive. Keeper in a bit of trouble. Finds that peasant. Maybe that was the super low one from earlier. And nice work there. Shooting at the town hall so he could get the experience from that tree. And there's some tricky stuff from Thorzain. He's on top of his micro so far this match. Maybe not on top such that he could keep that peasant alive, but you know, these things happen. Pretty good minimization of damage so far from all that harassment. And he's still pumping out Huntresses. Interesting.
Under attack.
Nature Wonders, another Moonwell. Meanwhile, a bit of creeping from Thorzain. Level 3 now. Water Elemental's going to be quite powerful against those Huntress. Arcane Vault going up. Lumber Mill and Blacksmith back in Thorzain's base.
A player's forces are under attack.
Pretty decent army of footmen still though, 6 of them. Now we're going to see some Tavern Heroes. Yep, Alchemists coming up for Sonik. Looks like he's going to get aggressive with this straight away. Might be able to cancel this Arcane Vault. Starting to get some footmen getting mixed in though. Perform quite well against the Huntress as long as those footmen can block. War heading over. Maybe he's going to try and creep his expansion shortly. Acid Bomb first. Interesting. Tower taking care of the mana on the Alchemist. Quite a lot of shots on it. pops off one last acid bomb. Now he's all drained on the mana. And wow, Thorzain really on top of his control. As soon as the Alchemist has no mana, switches back over to the summons. One Huntress going down there. A Footman all, but he has to TP out with the Archmage. Blocked in there, doesn't want to take too much damage. Not having that shop up, costing a little bit here. Thorzain. Oh, looking for a surround here on the Alchemist. He's got it, but he's taking so much damage on the surrounding units. The Alchemist does go down, but that was 3 units down to complete that surround. In comes the Mountain King going for the Stormbolt. Keeping a bit of trouble here. So is the Archmage though.
A player's forces are under attack.
A bit of blocking. There we go. I think he's going to get the surround there. Nicely done. And he goes for the town portal. Okay, I thought he might just let it die. And wow, he pulls his army back. Doesn't want them in the town portal. And wow, Thorzain tries to creep, but I don't think he realizes that the army didn't TP back. How did they get aggroed there? I have no idea.
Player's forces are under attack.
Get cloak, okay. Going triple building the vault. That's how desperate he is for healing now. No surprises. Does very much need some more health on the Archmage. Maybe another town portal as well. Expansion getting crept here. Don't see a wisp coming over though to plop down expansion. We got double laws up. A few Dryads and one for tier 3 bear form, so probably not going to see the expansion then. Stairs going to try and make his way up to the bears. Master bears. The priest now doing a bit of healing.
A player's forces are
Didn't
under attack.
rebuy anything from the shop, which makes me wonder why he even got it. Especially triple speed building it. It's a little bit expensive. Oh man, I wasn't paying close enough attention to the experience there. Did he steal that? I'm not sure. Okay, manages to complete the rest of the camp. Not quite level 2 on the MK though. 2 experience off. Okay, clarity on the keeper.
A player's forces
Tier
are
3
under
about
attack.
to complete. Starting to mix in a couple beers now. But he's got no moon wells in production, so he's limited at 50. Bit more creeping going on in the middle for Thorzain. Looks like he's going to solo creep up the MK for a bit. Archmage is now level 4. Back in with the Archmage, okay.
A player's forces are under attack.
Are we about to see a little bit of a collision here? Don't see any Sorks in the army yet. So Thorzain going to have a bit of trouble with the chase down without that slow. We're relying on the Mountain King's bolt. Still hasn't selected his second ability, Bash or Thunderclap yet. For the MK. There we go, Bolton, going to take care of this archer. And basically pegging Sonik into his base right here. Stealing a camp from right under his nose. A little bit more experience for the MK, getting close to 3 now. Oh boy, aggroing this camp. Looks like it's working out okay so far. Stormbolt's it. Looks like Sonik may be looking for a bit of a flank here. Catch these units as they try to retreat back to base. Maybe catch a few units coming out from the rally point. There we go. Finds the priest. Nice dispel from Thorzain though. Priest still alive. Maybe not after that acid bomb. Or maybe. Getting the heels cooking. Yeah, well, like, that was such quick reaction from Thorzain. Just instantly got the dispel on that entangle. Very impressive.
player's forces are under
The
attack.
Dryads pushing and pulling. Thorzain staying alive though, staying composed. Interesting that he's still got the braces on the Alchemist. Given how squishy the keeper is, and quite often a target of focus for the Mountain King Stormbolt.
A town is under siege.
Oh, there we go, one hunt down. Nice thunderclap there. We're going to see level 2 thunderclap or level 2 bolt. That's the next
A
question.
player's forces are under attack.
Oh, he just ran into the base with the Dryads. Gonna lose one of them for the trouble though. Did interrupt that farm, and he's putting up an extra tower just so that can't happen again. Bit of a cheeky play with these Dryads, but look at that turnaround from the Rifleman. One damage upgrade on them. One armor upgrade actually on the Dryads as well.
A
Interesting.
player's forces are under attack.
Oh, finds another unit to pick off with the Stormbolt. Dispelling off the Entangle once more. It's actually level 2 Entangle as well, so good thing that he's dispelling it. And here we go, 2 Riflemen just chasing away the Dryads. Expansion going up behind this for Sonik, just completing now. I'm sure Thorzain's aware of these kind of stalling tactics and what Sonic's trying to achieve. Nice dispel again, man, he's really on top of getting rid of those entangles. Now Priest coming in looking for treants. Down there you go. MK with no boots, so having a little bit of trouble chasing down these units, but gets in range for a Stormbolt there. Bear could be in a little bit of trouble blocking. Stuffs him out. Was that a mortar using a flare just then? No, just lining up for a shot. Tries looking for some more harass, but with that tower up now, there's not much he can do. Just slow down this paladin. Here we go, human army heading over to the expansion with the mortar team. Should be able to chunk it down a little bit more quickly now. Paladin trying to get intercepted, trying to get knocked out, but nothing doing. And wow, he just dispelled all of his wisps there, detonated them. That's crazy. Expansion gonna go down here, but here we go, first fight. Paladin in a little bit of trouble to start things off. Stuffs him out, and then a town portal out, one mortar team going down. But trading that's a pretty reasonable trade, I'd say. Knocking out the expansion, using a town portal and a mortar team. And all those wisps, of course. So in terms of resources, it's probably pretty close to even. Both players. Taking a look at food counts as well. Sonik actually a good chunk ahead here. Despite it feels like Thorzain picking off quite a lot of units. Somehow Sonik has about a 10 food advantage. Maybe Thorzain's had to invest a little bit more into tech. A couple of mountain giants coming out now.
A player's forces are under attack.
And is he going to expand, or is he just going to go for long range mining here? Main still have 4,500 gold left in them. Oh, big focus fire on the keeper to start things off. As that gets to a safe position, that mortar team in the back chunking through the Dryads. Just a full-on chase down from Thorzain, running right past the mountain giants blocking. Going after the Dryads next. But those mountain giants beating down the rifleman, so is the bear, doing some pretty good damage. And maybe accidental activation on the invul pot there on the archmage. One team in a little bit of trouble there. Looks like he's going to turn and fight now. Try and use the water elemental to block, do a bit of tanking. Minami in a little bit of trouble here. Doesn't quite have the front line here to hold back these bears and the mountain giants. Turning around now, trying to fight in the choke point. Paladin in trouble. No stuff out. Tried to transfer over the Healthstone, but doesn't end up working out. And now the MK in trouble. He does have the Healthstone though. Pops it. What this cooldown's like on the staff. Will it be in time? Yes. Oh, he's winding up. Got the Stormbolt off on the Keeper. Now the Keeper's in a bit of trouble. Has to get back out. Now it's army versus army here. Mountain Giant versus his human army. Human army quite low in health though. Nice use of the bear there. Popping the rejuve on the Keeper. And, oh, Archmage in a bit of trouble here. Surrounded. That's the town portal out. Didn't have the priest nearby for the dispel. Some healing on all these human units. They're very low. But this could be the turnaround point. Got enough for one more Stormbolt. Of course, you know, there's probably stuff on deck for the Keeper. There we go. Gets that Mountain Giant out alive because of it. But pretty good fighting there from Sonik, I would say. Looked a little bit shaky to start things off, but overall went pretty well for him. Of course, in the town portal at the end, especially on the Archmage, quite costly to have to rebuy that again. And maintaining a similar food lead, 8 food ahead. Couple more Dryads in the queue back there. Thorzain coming over, expecting another expansion, but actually not the case this time. We'll settle for a little bit more creeping. Try to pump up these hero levels a little bit more. It's claws of attack there. Here we go. Sonik looking for another fight potentially. Mortar's a little bit more scary now. There's 3 of them. I don't think did I see the fragmentation shards upgrade? I'm not sure.
A player's forces are under attack.
Doing a little bit more long-range mining here with the peasants. Had probably got spotted by that wisp though. So if you could come down here and knock out these peasants, that would be a nice win for Sonik. Got a wisp over here looking for the expansion potentially next as well. Thorzain just kiting here, maybe trying to fight in a bit of a choke point. Be wise with his largely ranged army. Catches a rifleman coming out from the rally point. From the production building to the rally point. And a fire activating on a lot of these riflemen and the mortar teams. Looks like Thorzain readying up for a fight. Kiting here. Getting much damage done though with those mortar teams. Looking for some taunt action. And it looks like he's trying to fight out in the open. Thorzain's going to take that fight. Nice thunderclap. Bit of focus fire from the mortar teams as well. One Dryad goes down instantly. MK in the front taking quite a lot of focus fire. Now getting so entangled. Healing. Okay, in a bit of trouble though. Another clap. Might have to get that staffed out soon. Focusing down the bears though. Nice dispels. MK still in trouble. Oh man, that MK transfers over the healing. Now these bears on top of the riflemen though, they're dropping quickly. He has to town portal out. Oh, I'd say that's another win for Sonik, forcing the town portal. So actually at the end of that, Thorzain ahead on food. Maybe he took out more Dryads than I noticed. Finds the wisp. Couple sentry wards down now though, so he's going to be aware of Sonic's movements. It looks like he was maybe thinking about coming over to this camp, do a little bit more creeping, but can't take that risk with Sonic's army nearby. Put up a flare, spots them. Oh, spicy third hero here, going for the Pit Lord. Wonder if that's going to be. I was like, I wonder if that's going to be for the Howl of Terror or for the Rain of Flames. Yeah, I can't remember what that ability's called. Okay, finds a bear, but nice stuff out. I'll stick around to complete the camp, get the item, Medallion of Courage. Gonna make the MK a bit beefier. Here we go. It's called Rain of Fire. Yeah, okay, I was right. What did I call it? Rain of Flames. Doesn't matter too much. MK in trouble. Stuffs him out. Paladin probably up next, and he just has to town pull out without the MK in the front blocking. Thorzain having trouble keeping the fight going. But this sneaky long-range mining has netted him close to 500 gold. So it has been paying dividends. Looks like we're going to see the old March of the Tree of Eternity coming over to the expansion position. The mains are dry. Sonik with a slight food advantage.
A player's forces are under attack.
And he's going to go for an expansion. Looks like he's just going to camp it out whilst it's in construction as well. Doesn't have too many resources to try and speed build it with, which is why he's not building with even more peasants. Just going to take this safe camp that's nearby in the meantime. Archmage is 5, so yeah, pulls him back. Doesn't want to steal any experience. And there we go, level 3 on the Paladin. That should help a lot. Being able to heal up the MK more effectively now.
A player's forces are under attack.
He's going to send off an illusion to do some scouting. Tree of Eternity is up. Entangled Gold Mine about halfway complete. Dispelling the illusion there. So I'm not falling for it. Now switching over to the 3 peasants on the build. Popping the inner fire, expecting a fight. But nothing yet. Also looks like he wants to try fight in this choke point once again. But Sonik has been pretty good about maneuvering Thorzain to try and fight out in the open. Sonik popping down a sentry there. I'm pretty sure Thorzain would have heard it though. It was right in front of his nose. Trent's coming in looking for the perhaps the long range mining of these peasants, or maybe he's even going to come over and harass the town hall. They do have quite a long timer on them, those treants. Oh, here we go, big fight starting up. Once again in the open though. Thunderclap trying to hold back the masses. But that rain of fire doing some good damage. And these riflemen getting very low. Go clap. More teams in the back trying to do some damage. Here we go, takes out a bear. MK now getting focused. Heal from the Paladin. Oh, he went for the Stormbolt, but I think it got dodged by the staff. Another heal on the MK. These bears are dropping down quickly. They're getting shredded by the mortar teams. But now the MK in trouble again. Another heal. Minami's still in here, still fighting. Mountain King backing away. Mountain Giant's going down. Paladin in trouble. Down he goes to the Entangle. One more on another Mountain Giant. Looks like he's trying. Yeah, he gets the staff. Must have just come off cooldown. Was ready to go. Gets one more MG out. But over, I mean, I don't know how this happens, but at the end of the fight, both players on basically the same amount of food. Looks like Thorzain's going to come over here and try to take care of the Tree of Eternity. He's got the mortar team, should be able to blast through the health on this pretty quickly, and then town portal back to his own expansion before that goes down. Wisp coming in, looking for the Ditto. Mountain King with no more mana now after that. And no town portal across. Okay, looks like we're maybe going to see our old-fashioned base race here. Goes back, sells a couple things on the shop. What was that for? Didn't pick up any other items though. Maybe just to have a couple peasants. Maybe this will be the time to run them across the map if you're going for a base race for those proxy farms. But yeah, with these mortar teams with the inner fire, 2 damage upgrades, definitely the human army will win the base race. Did you go for any masonry upgrades? No. Man, you basically never see masonry these days. It used to be the way to go. But basically never more these days. But I suppose it's for the best, you know. Don't really like to see tower spam every game. Thorzain briefly pulls back, but now coming back into the Night Elf base. If we can take down these moon wells, get rid of a bit of this healing, that would be nice.
The player's forces are under attack.
Okay, Mountain King in the front. Town portal out. Interesting. Look at Sonic's gold. Doesn't quite have enough for another expansion. Thorzain could once again go for a little bit of long-range mining. So that's going to be the case. Build up his stores. Just about has the paladin, so I guess he just doesn't want to fight until that pally's ready. Maybe that's why he sold the items to be able to revive it. Oh, did he destroy the altar over here? He did. What does stuff go to next after the altar? Oh, he managed to sneak down an expansion. Where did he get the gold for that from? Maybe he sold a couple items. Flare up. So it's going to come down. War Elemental also doing some scouting there. Actually have no more Dryads as far as I can see, so those Water Elemental's going to be a... oh no, one more Dryad. But still, you know, once that's out of mana, these Water Elementals are going to be pretty nice if the fight lasts a long time and that Dryad runs out of mana. Okay, well here we go, human army turning around, looking for a bit of a fight here. Mounted King in the back though, need him to start things up with the storm bolts, the thunderclaps. Once again, Sonic trying to fight out in the open. Thorzain not falling for it. And a flying machine up. Very useful for reconnaissance. Mortar team's doing some good damage there. Chipping away, and here we go, Sonic coming in. Nice thunderclap. Human army backs off. Gonna settle with killing a few of these treants, getting a little bit more experience. So, you know, more sustained fights, I would say, are to Thorzain's advantage. He can really leverage that Brilliance Aura and the Priest's healing. Nice thunderclap again, a little bit of a fight and chokehold here, but big surround on the MK. Let's just go and test the Paladin's healing. And just to break the surround, taking care of the bear, but that rain of fire coming down, and it's hot. Okay, continuing to get focused down, but the bears are dropping. Oh, look at all those priests though, so low to the rain of fire. In comes the acid bomb as well. those mortar teams in the back. So much damage. Oh, the rate of fire again though. Oh, a couple of these riflemen super low. So is the Mountain King, but another heal from the Paladin. Paladin still with plenty of mana, and down goes the Pit Lord. And that's going to be the game, I'd say. Gonna clear off these mounted giants. Slowly but surely. Expansion is up, you know, he is mining from it, but there's like a 20 pop cap disadvantage now. Lost his third hero. I don't see this going well for Sonik.
The town is under siege.
Mountain giant just going for the base now. Here we go, mortar teams coming for the expansion.
A player's forces are under attack.
Flying machine in a bit of trouble. And yeah, with knowing the position of the Knight of Heroes now, he can afford just going with the mortar teams. Come over and try and knock out the expansion. And with that, Sonic's gonna throw in the towel. Or maybe not. Maybe his keeper has to die first. Stuff is the Alchemist. And yeah, there we go. GG's. And it was a good game, you know, lots of good fights there. Thorzain, I was very impressed with this micro this game. He was well on top of things. And it seemed like most of the fights came down to whether Thorzain could force the fight in a choke point or whether Sonik could force it out in the open. And, you know, the last fight, the critical fight, seemed to happen in the choke point and seemed to go Thorzain's way. Might have been all the difference there. But yeah, some really nice fighting, some just, you know, good 60 to 80 food battles throughout the match. Well, I'll wrap on that, guys. Thanks for tuning in to another installment of Warcraft Wednesday, and until next time, goodbye and good luck.